All right, let's switch gears, bring in Elena Rusk, and really no debate. I think we are unanimous, sick of the heat right now. Bring some cooler temperatures.
Over it.
Done.
All of my friends who love summer, Danielle's one of them, are not happy about this because we've had such bad air quality. You can't be out enjoying it. So I'm so sorry that some of you got a little taste of summer yesterday, but you couldn't be running around, laying out by the pool, relaxing because that smog and smoke is still filling in and trapped here on the valley floor. Many people over the heat. I am one of them. I was watching the thermometer yesterday and I kept tapping it going, that can't be right. I went with a forecast of 98, which I thought was pretty high for yesterday, and we just kept on going, soaring up to 103 as we sit under this ridge of high pressure. And there's still a dry offshore flow. It's helping to push some of the smoke out of the desert and mountain locations, but it just pushes it down here into the valley. The Santa Ana winds from Monday died down yesterday, but that hot, dry air mass is sinking stable air, and so it's trapping that smoke and leaving us so hot out there yesterday. It was not a record for Bakersfield, but it's taken us all night to fall to the upper 60s and low 70s in the valley after that very hot afternoon, and we're looking to stay hot today, tomorrow, into Friday, and the weekend ahead because that high pressure as it sinks down doesn't move very much. So I'll keep us in the 90s and hazy well into Saturday. We get a little bit of an onshore flow Sunday into Monday because there's a system traveling over the Pacific Northwest, Washington and Oregon, helping to flatten our ridge, bring a little bit of a westerly breeze, a little bit of cloud cover. There's no rain and it'll be slow to cool down and slow to mix out the smoke, but at least there's another round of breezes Tuesday that look to take us to the 80s, a little more seasonal, a little bit of some cleaner air and some 80s out there. Okay, that's better, but there's no rain in those clouds for the forecast. So tomorrow is the beginning of October. It's the beginning of a new water year, and it will be a dry start to the year. Up in the mountains, it's abnormally dry, that lowest ranking of drought status for the Kern River Valley, and it's still very hot and hazy for you as well. Some of the worst air quality in the county expected yet again over the coming days due to your close proximity to the SQF complex fire and all of that smoke coming down the upper Kern. Tehachapi and Frazier Park, some 80s for you. Sounds better than the temperatures the rest of the county is dealing with, but it's hot for you this time of year. It's dry. All of these temperatures about 10 degrees above average through the weekend. And now let's take a look at our traffic. CHP Officer Robert Rodriguez had to head out to a scene, so I'm going to cover it for him. He's been talking about several different incidents this morning, one of which happened about 20 minutes ago. This may be the scene he's on the way to. At McCombs Avenue and the 43 just north of Wasco here, we have a car into a big rig. We're unsure of the extent of the injuries there. Also here in town, we have a report of a crash that they're still clearing up, an injury incident at Norris and North Chester, a very busy intersection for Oildale, so some slowing there. Also still major slowing northbound 99 and the westbound 58 after a crash from about an hour ago.